Friday night, December the 26th, championship wrestling action returning to Albany at the Washington Avenue Armory, and scheduled to appear in Albany on this day after Christmas will be the main event, the tag team match you don't want to miss, involving Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi. As the tag team contenders, ranked number 1 in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation area, will be taking on superstar Billy Graham and also Spiros Arion. And right now, let's bring on Louis Cerdan and Tony Parisi. How are you, Louis?
Fine, Vince. Thank you.
You fellows have a tremendous amount of support in the Albany area. It's growing by leaps and bounds, but you're going to need this support from the fans in your endeavor to try to defeat Spiros Arion and superstar Billy Graham.
Yes, we'll need that support because probably this is the biggest test of them all. You have superstar Billy Graham, although I hate to admit it, he's the number 1 contender to the singles crown held by San Martino, and Spiros Arion, another big star. The only thing is that I don't know how well they're going to work as a team, because working singles and team, it's night and day. We've been working at it for 3, 4, 5 years and working very hard at it. Now, they might be a little overconfident, although they're bigger than we are and they got the body and everything. But if we hit them, we're going to hit them. They won't know where it's coming from, and I think we have a good chance of beating them.
No doubt you have a good chance of beating them, and if you have a principal asset that your opponents do not have, Tony, it has to be teamwork.
That is right, Vince. You know, Graham is in good shape. There's no doubt in my mind. And Arion, you know, he likes to hurt wrestlers. He hurt Tony Gurria. He hurt the Chief. But like Louis said, as a team, I don't think they have the capability, and I don't think they have the control that we have, because we've been together a long time now, and we've been victorious. And, of course, to wrestle the tag team champions, we have to come out victorious, and I think we're going to do it in Albany.
Best of luck to you. You're going to need all the luck you can get. Superstar Billy Graham really want to make a name for himself. And, of course, Spiros Arion has already made a name for himself. So you bet they're going to be trying to pull out all the stops, Louis. You fellas are going to have to fight fire with fire.
Well, they will. And don't forget that in their corner they have the Weasel and Freddie Blassie. And sometimes these guys can be a pain, you know where. Because every time we're trying to make a move, we don't know if we could get hit from behind. But still, I don't believe that they are as good in a team as they might be in singles. Of course, it can be an upset any time. So far, our record is clean. We haven't been beaten. You never know what happens. We don't want to be beaten because we won these belts, and we'll work very hard to get a win out.
You have been working very hard. I'm sure you'll continue to work very hard, and the best of luck to you in Albany.
Thank you. We'll need it.
Thank you.
There you have it from Tony Parisi and Louis Cerdan, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to need luck. There's no doubt about that. However, they do not lack as far as ability is concerned either. But right now, let's bring on Spiros Arion, managed by Freddie Blassie, and superstar Billy Graham, along with the Grand Wizard.
You know, McMahon, these guys really make me laugh. They stand out here and talk, oh, we have great teamwork. We've been together a long, long time. Let me just tell you one thing. Abbott and Costello were together 32 years as a team, and they can't wrestle any better than Parisi and Cerdan can. Now, being together doesn't mean a darn thing. When that bell rings, it's wrestling time, not talking time, and you said it beautifully. These guys are going to need a lot of luck, referring to Parisi and Cerdan. We, Spiros Arion and Superstar, don't need luck. We manufacture our own. These two great athletes have filled more hospital beds than anything since the San Francisco fire. And let me assure you, we got 2 ready. One for you, Parisi, and one for you, Cerdan. And here are the 2 men. They're going to fill those beds with their bodies. Correct, Super?
Very good, very good. Surgeon in General of the hospital, head district court judge, laid down the law, laid down the sentence, and passed the execution, baby, all at the same time. What we got here is showbiz, baby. We got Hollywood pandemonium. We got excitement. We got thrills a minute. We're going to produce pain, agony, and humiliation, Jack. You talk about teamwork. The Golden Greek, look at the Golden Greek, Spiros Arion, man, my main man from Greece, daddy, out of sight, man. Talk about experience. This man knows the flaws and the faults. Just like the San Andreas Fault in California. That's what these 2 people are. They got big cracks down the top of their heads. Ain't that right, Spiros?
What was her name? Gracie Parisi and Tudor Sedan.
You gentlemen may not be laughing on the 26th of December. It's all right to laugh out here, but of course, in the ring, a different story altogether.
Team, routine and team working wise. I bet all my money 10-1 that this man alone, with his superpower, super body, and